comments for 5 minutes.
At this time, I just wanted to express, I represent Northwest Indiana, Gary, Indiana. I'm 30 miles away out of the Chicagoland area. My past experience as an elected official is I distributed poor relief for over 180,000 people in a very diverse community. Day in and day out for 15 years, I sat across the table who were from individuals who were desperate to make a wage that could pay for their utilities, make a wage to be able to pay for their rent. And we worked with other social services to provide assistance for those individuals who were working 2 to 3 jobs to provide for their families. And we are all absolutely correct. The Black and brown communities are living on the margins, but so are single mothers, so are underemployed, so are those who have been lost because of the manufacturing base erosion, and so are those because of COVID-19. And with that, in my tours and my scope of work, speaking to small businesses, their number one goal is to make sure that their customers have the dollars and the revenue and the income to be able to provide and purchase goods and buy services in the community. So my experience is over 15 years is that individuals, if you raise their rate to $15 an hour and you go from $15,000 per hour, you go to $30,000 an hour, you lift the tide of all boats that allow those individuals, those 30 million individuals whose wages will be raised, who now will have capital to spend in the business market. And I agree with the individuals who say that if you want to compete and keep skilled workers, you pay them a wage, and that is a part of business. The individuals and small businesses that I know are paying people $15 and $16 an hour because they want retention, they want longevity. They don't want to be constantly searching for individuals that need to fill those positions. Also, there are for people who are living in poverty, transportation is an issue. Being able to sustain costs of transportation to get in and out of economic development, such as cities, are important. And my point is, we're talking about, and it arose, the city of Chicago. I'm 30 miles away. A lot of individuals from the city of Chicago end up in Northwest Indiana. And we are seeking opportunity. They are seeking an educational opportunity to be able to provide for their families and to be able to lift themselves out of poverty. But most importantly, what I want to emphasize is that as a committee, then we have to also focus on, when we bring up something like the Apprenticeship Act that gives opportunities for all individuals and access to labor unions, that's important, and that we provide that type of legislation that creates opportunities. So workforce development is important, but also lifting the minimum wage to be able to provide for families and to uplift themselves is a priority. I oppose this amendment, and I thank you, Chairman.
Thank you. Is anyone else?